Hello everyone, Derek here with Get Lost Trails. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am coming to you from sunny Sedona here at the new Mescal Trailhead parking area. I will say the Forest Service did a great job with this. This has just opened up since I've been here last. Quite a bit of parking here, some nice new outhouses. The Sedona shuttle service does service this parking lot on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I believe. Let's go ahead and look at the map and see where we're headed today. We are here at the new Mescal Trailhead parking. We're going to go counterclockwise around the trail using the Mescal connector to go up here to the Long Canyon Trailhead. Going up Long Canyon a little ways, taking the optional side spur up to the Birthing Cave, continuing on to Deadmans Pass, back around to Mescal to return us here to the new trailhead. Now you could start this hike from the Long Canyon Trailhead, cut a little bit off of it. The hike is listed as about a 5-mile, 8-kilometer loop, not including the spur up to the Birthing Cave. All Trails calls it moderate. I would say overall it's on the easier side of moderate if you don't consider the spur up to the Birthing Cave. That's a little tougher, just that last section of it really though. Should be a fun hike. Thanks for joining me. We are over here now. This is where we need to make a decision whether to go clockwise or counterclockwise. I think we're gonna go counterclockwise up the Mescal connector to get to the Long Canyon, head up to the Birthing Cave. Coming off the Mescal connector there on the Long Canyon hike now, we'll head up here around the Long Canyon Trail a little ways. Then we'll take a spur up to Birthing Cave. It's a pretty cool little cave. It's not that far up there. It is a little steep to get onto it, but it's worth going out of the way to see. We've reached the spur over to the Birthing Cave. You'll know when you get there. You'll see that short bit of fence there, those corner posts. Long Canyon Trail continues on north there. Off to the west, be the spur up to the Birthing Cave. It's not included in the mileage. That's going to add probably another 3/4 of a mile to the hike, but I'd say it's worth it. It is a little more strenuous than the rest of the hike, but it's pretty cool. If we look ahead of us there, up off in the distance, you can see kind of where we're headed up in that general area. Looks probably a long ways away from here, but it's really not that far. The hike isn't too bad till you get over here to this final leg up to the cave. You can see where those people are at up there. That's where we're headed. Truthfully, it doesn't look like that much from this perspective. You gotta really get in it to appreciate it. Made it up here to the Birthing Cave. I've climbed up here as high as you can possibly get in it to get these shots. Pretty nice view from up here, but might be a little tricky getting down. That's going to do it for the Birthing Cave. It's time to get back to the Long Canyon Trail, work our way on around to Deadmans Pass, and eventually back to Mescal. Truthfully, we're just kind of getting started good, but it is a very pretty hike. Mescal especially. Made it to the junction with Deadmans Pass here. Gonna hang a left, continuing to the west, southwest, over there towards Mescal. Long Canyon Trail continues off to the north, northwest, goes up in there quite a ways and dead ends. I've done it before. It's okay. It gets almost immediately into wilderness, so it's not open to mountain bikes. Probably a little more serene experience up through there. It's not nearly as heavily traveled as this loop that I'm on today, but you know, the fact that it just goes up in there and you got to turn around and come back out doesn't excite me all that much. Made it to the intersection here with Mescal. Gonna make a hard left, continuing to the south. On around there, if you continued straight there, that would take you over to the Boynton Canyon trailhead in about 4/10 of a mile. So it's possible to start over there as well, although the parking there is definitely more limited than over at the Mescal trailhead. Working around the south side of Mescal now. This is always one of my favorite parts of the loop. It's one of the prettiest parts of the loop for sure. The Birthing Cave is something special, but this is just amazing coming around here. It's always lit up great on the south side. The scenery is great. There's just a way you walk around the mountain. It's pretty amazing. And you know what else is amazing? I've only seen one hiker and 3 mountain bikers on Mescal today. Of course, several people up there at the Birthing Cave itself. I think a lot of those people were turning around and heading right back out the way it looked. We've went full circle. We are back to the segment of the trail that returns us to the new Mescal parking. Spoiler alert, we are already over the expected mileage. No real surprise there. Of course, going up to the Birthing Cave added a little, and this new Mescal trailhead parking area adds a little bit as well. If you're a little crunched for time or don't desire to walk a little extra, try to catch some parking up at the Long Canyon trailhead. There wasn't many people parked there when I walked by this morning, but it's not that busy of a season right now. It's the middle of December here. And I think a lot of people are probably using that new Mescal parking like I did, because there's quite a bit of space there. Returning back to the Mescal trailhead here. That's it, that's the hike. Right at 7 miles, 11.2 kilometers. All said and done, including the spur up to the Birthing Cave. Definitely a pretty hike, a great loop hike. I love it. It's one of my favorites here in Sedona as far as loop hikes go. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button to let me know. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss my upcoming adventure videos. Be sure to check out my channel for some more hikes here in Sedona. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day. Obligatory bathroom inspection. And wouldn't you know it, it's pretty decent. These are basically brand new though. So, looks like they're taking good care of them. We all appreciate that.